So Rachel, tell us about your thyroid.
Well, I had blood tests and they were, I can't remember if it was over or under. But I don't want to take any medication.
No, okay.
Because I believe that my body can heal itself.
Yeah. Now,
Is
the thyroid, whenever there's a problem with the thyroid, the underlying physical thing is, when will it be my turn? So it's about having more time for you in your day. And
makes sense.
Yeah, it's not necessarily to do things, it's to actually to just sit with you. Yeah, to just actually sit with you, like you'd sit with a child, you'd sit with your partner. When did you last just sit with you? And that's what the thyroid is.
Wow, makes so much sense.
So just uncross your head for me. So we've got the thyroid in the throat, we've also got the parathyroid in the head. Usually they'll work on those two together, they don't just work on one in isolation.
Great.
Yeah? Okay, now what the surgeon is saying to me, the first words were self-examination in terms of examining ourselves, not physically but internally, in terms of our feelings, our thoughts, and what is it you want. And he wants you to think of it this way: how is it you want to feel? That's all that's important. That's the only decision you guys have to make, is how do you want to feel? Don't think about who am I going to be, what am I going to achieve. Think about how do you want to feel. And if you want to feel relaxed and happy and comfortable and confident, then that's what you choose. And then having made that choice, you can have that now. Don't put it to some future point in the future. Yeah?
What if you want to feel like $1 million?
Yeah, cool. What, all wrinkled and crumply?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
You should feel like $1 million after having that healing.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good actually. I
Go
wouldn't
buy
say
a
swag.
lotto ticket while you've got that
Lotto
energy,
ticket.
seriously, because if you're feeling that good energy, no, I don't
Okay.
encourage people to gamble, really. So all you've got to decide is how you want to feel, moment to moment. And I do it every morning when I wake up. I decide what is the energy I want to flow today. Usually I choose loving kindness. The exceptions to that is if I've got a lot of housework to do, and then I choose I want to be disciplined. I want to be focused to just get it done.
Yeah.
Otherwise my housework or my GST return can take me days. I'm much rather being focused and just getting it done. But the rest of the time I choose loving kindness. And then what you do is you monitor how you're feeling, and you do things to change how you feel. First thing I do in the morning when I wake up is, my first thought is my purple powder. My purple powder, I've been on it for 3 years, I don't miss a day. I take 2 teaspoonfuls a day. One first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and one usually about 11 o'clock. And I feel like I'm 20. I'm 56, but I feel like I'm 20.
Gosh, you look amazing.
Yeah, if you look at my skin, it's amazing. I think I've got mascara on tonight, but I haven't got foundation. And it's that purple powder, 3 years of that. And then the other energy is gratitude. Okay, I'm just going to give you an experience. Okay, just close your eyes. Uncross your legs if you've got your legs crossed. And what I want you to do is, I want you first of all to be grateful for this body. Truly grateful. You've still got arms and legs, you've got eyes, you've got ears, you've got a digestive system, you can taste your food. Ralph can't smell it, but everybody else can smell. Yeah? Be grateful for what you have got. Really, really grateful. Be grateful for your family. Now, when I was a little kid, my bedtime ritual was to be grateful. That was what I was raised to do. I was raised to be grateful and to thank Jesus and God for my family and for my friends and for my food on the table. We've sort of forgotten, guys. Everybody now just wants more. We've stopped being grateful for birds in trees. Today we had a lovely, we went to a cafe, and as we went to the cafe there was a little bird, a little sparrow, having baths in the puddles. And then when we got inside, this little sparrow sang really, really loud. And it was like He was his own opera inside this cafe, and what only one bird, but he was drowning out all the people that were singing, and it was beautiful. But in our busy lives, we forget to notice things like that. So be grateful for the birds and the insects. If we didn't have insects, guys, if we didn't have bees, we're not going to be here in 50 years. Another reason to stop that 5G. Yeah, what's it going to do to the insects? We don't know, we've not tested it. So we need to stop it. Well, it gets tested. Right, what else can we be grateful for? We can be grateful for our sense of humour. Where would we be without our sense of humour? We can be grateful for water, what an amazing phenomenon water is. Grateful for sunrises and sunsets and stars in the sky. Now, if you practice being grateful, you will experience joy. Gratitude is the gateway to joy. So the more you sit just feeling grateful for everything in your life, the more you will open your heart to that higher vibration of joy. And that's what you're missing at the moment, is life gets busy and not only are you not connecting with you, but you're forgetting the gratitude bit. Yeah, that's all you need to do is really be grateful for all of it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You can all open your eyes again now. Now blood. Blood, if you think about what the blood does, so we eat food, yum, and when we eat that food, it gets broken down into glycogen, form of energy, and different nutrients, and that gets transported through the blood to the cells. Now what determines how much of that goodness gets taken into our cells, that's determined by a little organelle called a mitochondria. All the cells of your body have mitochondria, apart from your red blood cells. So a muscle cell typically will have 1,000 mitochondria, and your heart, half the capacity of some of the heart cells are made up of mitochondria, because the mitochondria convert the energy you take in into the energy that your cells can use. So if you eat an apple, your cells can't use that energy until the mitochondria have done their bit and converted that glycogen into ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Now, as we get older, mitochondria don't function so well. So between the ages of 20 and 80, we go down to 25% mitochondrial function. It's why older people don't have the energy. You know, it's why hair starts to go, skin starts to go, because there's less ATP, and the ATP is used for thinking and breathing and blood circulation and beating the heart. There's not a lot left for healing and repair. And with that purple powder, you can double your ATP. Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm 20. I don't have any bad days. Yeah, because I've got lots of ATP. Now the other thing it will do is it will stabilise your blood sugar, in my experience, and I can talk about this because I have a son with type 1 diabetes. It's incredible, isn't it? I can do this healing. You've seen what I've done already tonight, and my son's got type 1 diabetes, can't fix him, or haven't been able to fix him so far. Won't say I can't, I reckon I can. He's just a teenage boy at the moment.
My daughter's got type 1, she's had it for 25 years.
All right, so I would encourage her to try that purple powder. For my son, we halved his insulin in 4 days, and we reduced his slow acting by 10 units, and he didn't need the short acting insulin for breakfast and lunch. So it's really quite dramatic what it can do. It won't cure diabetes, but it'll reduce the amount of insulin they need to take, and it stabilises blood sugar. You were mentioning blood sugar. Yeah, my son, he used to have a waking blood sugar of 20, 19, 11, 3. When he went on the purple powder, it became 7.2, 7.2, 7.2, 7.2, 7.2. And the doctors and nurses were all amazed that that should happen. It should be 5, so it's not perfect, but it's better than 17, 11, 19. Now, what can you feel happening, Rachel?
Lots of things. My whole body's buzzing.
Yeah, that's good.
Particularly down in my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the surgeon just wants to say to you this: you're here to enjoy your life. Yeah? These bodies, this life experience, this planet was put here for us to enjoy. Yeah? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It was here for us to enjoy. Not enjoy at the expense of harming others. We don't do things that would harm others, but for us to enjoy this earth together. Yeah, that's why we're here, to enjoy this earth together. Yeah. And so, two things: make some time to connect with you every day, even if it's last thing at night, going to sleep, first thing in the morning. Think about how you want to be, what vibrations you want, and then gratitude, 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 gratitude. Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.